Hi everyone, Dom here from the Panasonic kitchen, and in this video I'm going to talk you through everything you need to do in order to make pizza dough in one of our Panasonic bread makers. So I'm here with our SD-PN100, which is our compact bread maker model. It's a really popular model at the moment. It does still come with 18 baking programs, and fortunately for us, one of them is pizza dough, so that's great. If you do want to find out more about this model, you can check out our online stores and you can purchase direct from Panasonic on one of our websites. All the links you need are in the description below. So first things first, when it comes to pizza dough, ingredients. So do bear in mind that the amount of ingredients you use can vary depending on your recipe and depending on the type of bread maker you're using. So do just have a look at your recipe or operating instructions for more details. But when it comes to pizza dough, it's essentially 5 ingredients that you need. We've got our yeast here, dry yeast in this case. We've got our strong white bread flour. We've got salt. We've got vegetable oil. And last but not least, we've got the water. Now, when it comes to adding these ingredients to the bread maker, there is a really important thing to remember, and that is you want to start with the yeast, then the flour, and then finish with the water. You want to keep your dry yeast and water separate for as long as possible to avoid the water affecting the yeast. So let's open up the bread maker and lift out the bread pan, which has, of course, the all-important kneading blade already attached. We'll pop that down there and we'll begin adding the ingredients. So we've got our dry yeast here. I'm going to start with half a teaspoon of dry yeast. For our recipe, a little bit more than that. In that goes. Once we've got that in, we're going to add our flour. I'll try and do this carefully. In we go. Then our salt. This is 1 full teaspoon. There we go. Then our oil, in this case it's 1 tablespoon. In with that. And lastly, the water. In that goes. Right, so we've now got all our ingredients in the bread pan. Let's add this back into the bread maker and close the lid. Next thing, we need to find the baking program on the control panel. So you need to use the left and right keys until you find baking mode 14 on the PM100, which is pizza dough. Once we've found 14, you'll see the number 45 will appear on the screen. That's the number of minutes this baking program takes. Once you press start, it's going to go straight into the kneading process. There's a few different processes along the way in this program. There's kneading, then there's rest, then there's rising. So don't be surprised if the bread maker does get a little bit noisy. So let's press start and see what happens. Right, so once your bread maker has finished the pizza mode, it will start beeping and it'll let you know that the program's finished. So let's take a look at our dough. And this is pretty much what you should expect to come out after 45 minutes. This is our pizza dough here. If you don't want to use it straight away, you can actually wrap it up in some oiled cling film and pop it in the fridge for a few hours if you're not using it straight away. In our case, we are going to use it straight away. And if you're doing that, it's best to put it on a surface that you've lightly floured. So we're just going to flour this chopping board here to make it a little bit easier to shape into our pizza dough shape. Now we've got that nicely floured, we're going to remove the dough from the bread pan. Now in our case, you can see there that the kneading blade has stuck a little bit to the flour. You just need to remove that. You might be unlucky and have the blade really inside the dough. You just need to reach in and take it out. It's no problem, it can happen. Once we've got it, we're going to place it on our floured breadboard like that. And then basically you just want to move it into the general pizza dough shape that you want until you approximately get a shape of about 10 to 12 inches in diameter. I'm not doing this particularly well. And once you're happy with the general shape that you've gotten, you can stop. You can use a rolling pin to do this if it's a bit easier. But once you're happy, we're not looking for perfection. Once you've got a vague pizza shape, you're good to go. And that's going to prove and rest for about half an hour before you do anything. So just leave it there. And then you can start making your pizza. And you can put whatever you want on that. And actually, we've got a couple of videos coming up where we show you exactly how you can make pizza sauce and cook your pizza all on Panasonic products. So see if you can find those on our YouTube channel. But for now, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much.